What is up, everybody? Welcome to Jamestown. I'm James, and today we're going to go over why wholesalers are necessary in the real estate industry. So a lot of you guys were asking me, why would people sell or buy from a wholesaler? You know, what's really the point? There's a few points of why somebody would sell their property to a wholesaler. First is they don't have enough money to do repairs so that they could list it. For example, one of the tired landlords who I got a deal from, they didn't have enough money to do the 20, 30, 40, I think it ended up being $50,000 worth of repairs on their house to get it ready for market. So instead, they sold it to me at a discount. I lined them up with a buyer that wanted to do the work, helped them out of their situation. Another reason may be is that they don't have enough time to list the property. When you put something on market, you have to fill out a listing agreement with an agent. It's going to take a couple of weeks to even get it listed. Then they're going to have people coming through their house over the course of a month for showings. Then once they lock it up, the person has financial contingencies and everything else, and the deal might fall through and yada, yada, yada. So if they're in pre-foreclosure and they're going to lose their house in a month or two, that doesn't exactly look like a good option for them. If they're moving out of state, that doesn't look like a good option for them. So they go to a wholesaler, they can come pick up the contract and close down on their house within 30 days. The last point is that they can actually save a ton of money. Between closing costs, which we always write into our contract that the buyer will pay, so the seller doesn't have to pay them, and realtor fees, which could be upwards of 5%, they could end up saving a ton of money selling it to a wholesaler, whereas if they put it on market, they would end up out 10, 20, 30, sometimes $50,000. You look at a house that's worth $800,000, the closing costs and realtor fees on that, it's gonna put them over 20 grand. So those are just some of the reasons why it may be extremely beneficial for some sellers to sell to a wholesaler. This is why when you're looking for motivated sellers, I always say it's more important to chase the person in the situation than it is the numbers on the property. I have more about that in this video right here. All right, so now let's get into why somebody would buy a property from a wholesaler. So when you're wholesaling a property, you're usually going to send it to somebody that wants it as a rental or a fix and flipper. And fix and flippers do just that. They fix and flip. They don't always have the time, the energy, or the know-how to go find and source their own properties. They just want to be doing the fixing and the flipping. So if they can have properties brought right to them, I know it's a huge convenience for them. Most of the buyers on all of my buy lists for different areas are fix and flippers, and they always tell me, hey, when you get something new, bring it to me. I don't have to pay someone to go find it. I don't have to go look for it myself, and they don't have to negotiate with sellers. The other reason somebody may want to buy from us is because better pricing. To go get a property brought to them or go find one that they already know there's a motivated seller behind it, they would have to go to the MLS. And on the MLS, everything is going to be more expensive and they're going to have to pay a realtor. So why not have wholesalers bring them properties at a discount? All right, so that's it, guys. I know you were wondering why people would sell and buy from a wholesaler, so I hope I was able to convey to you why we're useful in the industry and why it's not going to go away. All right, you're in Jamestown now, so relax, take some notes, and let's make some fucking money.